New campaign in 1 minute. It's gonna be the Winter 2023 campaign. New year, new possibilities. This year, I want to become the best Trackmania player, and it starts today. We're gonna discover all 25 new maps and try to beat all the other times. I'm hoping for a bobsleigh map, like a more complete bobsleigh map this season. I want a good full speed map that I can enjoy, and just generally, I'm thinking of playing a lot of ranked this season. So I want maps that are fun to play in ranked. Winter 2023, 01. Okay. Feels a lot like AO1 with these like downhills. Feels a lot like a 01 map. Oh, is that it? That's kind of cute. Dude, this is gonna be so optimized though. It's one speed slide. No, two. There's a downhill speed slide, and then there's one that you start like here. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna just be probably by the thousands. Maybe even a tie for the world record. Definitely tied by the end of the season. Alright, map number 2. Dirt. Guys, we're not doing a timer, but you guys can manually count so that YouTube viewers know exactly how long it takes. We can just do it together. We can be our own timer. Seven, 8, 9. Here you want to wiggle on the dirt to gain speed. And then in the last downhill, I think it's just a tight line. Something like that. Second map done. I think these first ones, there's not too much to them, but I'll try to give my pieces of advice where I can help. Maybe people watch this as a reference, you know, get all the author medals, see how I did them, what you might want to focus on. Oh, this is interesting. It's just patches of ice that you cross and causes your car to slide. Also some bobsleigh that I wanted. This looks like a fun map. There was a similar map last season, but it suffered because it was all in one landing. So here there's no like weird bobsleigh entrance in the landings. So definitely line up a bit from the right side before you cross those. That gives you a way better trajectory. 20.2. Get author medal number 3. I'm glad we proved the concept that we can count together. But all in all, I think we just look at the end how long it took. I do like the aesthetics. Oh, these are really pretty scenery blocks. Like, what do you call that? The balls? The lanterns? Balloons, maybe? It looks really good. I like the aesthetic. Wait, this is far from enough. There could be a reactor booster trick here. With reactor boosters, often if you air brake, just after leaving the ground, you can get a hover boost, as it's called. That's the official name. There's some people who call it a zoop, but commonly known as a hover boost. Look at that! I just got world record. For like a minute. You know, it's probably gonna get beaten by the time I'm done, but 05. The last light map. That is a creative start. That is a... Wow. First time I've seen that on a official campaign track, but I'm all for it. Looks good. Also want to say, so far I think these maps are excellent for ranked, for competitive. That was author medal, I didn't even notice. Very, very simple, easy maps, which I like. Green, they should be a bit more difficult now. Map number 6. Oh, I like this. No, this is a remake. What is it? This has to be a remake of something. Is it? Is it not? Let me think about it for a little second. It feels kind of like AO6. Like, I don't know if it's based exactly on AO6 acrobatic, but that's what it feels like. Yeah, definitely just want to be fast enough to jump across the pond. That's the main thing. Which you might get if you just jump a bit diagonal. Jump a bit diagonal across the grass there, that might make all the difference for this here. Oh, and not even jumping across, just make sure the car doesn't slide in the landing. It's the big thing. Wow, this map is simple though. This is gonna have extremely close records. 07. I see more bobsleigh. And it looks like elevated bobsleigh. Okay. I like. Oh, this was the one from the trailer that we saw. This looks really good. This looks fun. Unless there's some weird, like, reactor booster tricks to get world record, I will hunt this. After the discovery. Ooh. Definitely tricky, though, to survive the ending. I don't know if that's the line. Probably something else you can do, but awesome medal for now. 08. Commonly in Trackmania campaigns, this is a downhill bumpy map. But here we have a 3-lapper. With some very unique scenery, some houses made up of... I believe those are the new light cube items. And it's just that for 3 laps. Okay. But this is cool. They have rarely used multi-laps, actually. I think last season might have had the first multi-lap campaign track, and this is the second, so... Glad to see them do that more. Generally, to go fast on a wall ride like that, you have to go high up early. So already from here, you should plan that. Start going left early, so you can get high up here, and then that makes the turn a lot easier to survive. Ooh, 54. That's a good author time. This might be one people struggle a bit with. I don't know 100% though, because I could still be doing the approach wrong, and maybe that's where I lose time, but... I would think... yeah, okay, no. I think people will get this with a little bit of time. Even new players can. It is full speed all the way. So you don't have to release for the setup. I completely missed the last turn, but that is fine. We get it. Map 9. Let's check what this is all about. Plastic. That start right there is masterfully built. It's actually insanely well done. What the mapper did is basically just make sure you cannot miss the gear. It is impossible to miss the gear in the downhill. Very, very elegant way of making sure people don't get skill issued. Because just like, the car gears up to 160 here, and then when you land, you have 240. So you're already at the next gear. Like, it's so well done. I like that. You just press forward. You can't miss it, guys. The mappers did amazing. Because there was a plastic map last season where, yeah, you could lose a second if you didn't know how to get good gear shifts. And that's not fun. This looks like proper full speed. Oh yes. I'm all for it. Proper full speed map. Like, I think you can speed slide that entire first platform. I think you can go... Oh my god. You can. You definitely can. Wait, I want to do that. I don't just want to beat the author time here, I want to also speed slide. Or can you? You might not be able to do it in one speed slide. So it has to be like 2. Yeah, you can... I think you can do it in 2. And then you should go all the way up. That is a beautiful map. And the author time, I think, requires speed sliding. I don't know if you beat that without speed slides. I think it's tough. You can 100% cut to the red boosters. Oh, at the checkpoint? I actually didn't think of that. Maybe that's what the mapper did. But yeah, great map to learn speed slides, that previous one. Now we have the first blue track. And this is tech, yeah. This is very technical. Also, I love the fact that they use uphill roads. Because they look so daunting. And it makes the track look way more epic than if you just use flat roads. And then you just drop down full speed. These downhills are interesting. I don't know the best way to deal with them. But you definitely do not want airtime. That's where I failed. That was not a great turn. Oh, it's a very small drift in that second one. It's gonna be close. I beat it by 100th. Okay, next one. There's probably all kinds of shortcuts that we can look for as well. Right now, I just want to finish the maps first. 12. Is this what I... No. I had a silent hope for a full bobsleigh map. This looks like a reactor map. What is that? It looks like a toddler built this. And then an architect put good scenery on it. That is wild. I can already tell you there's about 80% likelihood Medicine will have world record on this by the end of the season. When you have reactor and you fly, the moment you fly over something, so like hovering over a block, the game tries to land the car by giving it a boost. That's what you call the hover boost, right? At the end here, I think you can get a hover boost over the scenery on the left. So I would instinctively go out here. And then zoop. I don't know if that lost me time or gave me time, but I think that's going to be the strat. That was A12? Wait. You're right. It's... Oh my god, it's A12. I did not see that, but it's actually A12. Let's just wait until someone gets the Uberbug, I guess. There's a map from Trackmania Nations Forever that I made a documentary about called A12 Speed. It's a good documentary if you haven't seen it. Do you recommend? Please. Just, yes, and now we need more bobsleigh at the end of this. More bobsleigh, more bobsleigh. Yes, okay. This is a good map. This is a good map. I mean, it's like they read my mind They read my wish list for Christmas. It is amazing how happy a set of blocks in a racing game can make me, but these do make me very happy. Let's finish this, try to get a good time. I will hunt this map. So I already found like, what, 4 maps I want to hunt this season? You can even incorporate the new ice wiggle here on that little straight, though it's hard at high speeds to make it fast. Did not get a good slide cancel. So for people wondering in bobsleighs now, the steering you want is 80%. Like if you don't play a lot of bobsleigh and just want generally to go fast, using action key 4 at 80% steering is going to be good most of the time. Gives you a lot of stability. Okay, so up here. This is very unique. I like it. Okay. Is it just me or is this campaign really, really good so far? Like, I won't lie, there's been campaigns where I've played through the maps and just been like, oh, okay, I'm probably not gonna play much ranked or campaign this season, but, you know, maybe someone else will. But I think they're doing a good job with this one. I think for matchmaking, this is probably, together with that A12 remake, the worst map so far. Simply from a matchmaking point of view. But, they need some spice in there, you know? If it had no spice, we'd say boring, so. And then it was the full speed wall ride, up through the checkpoint, down, into a loop, into another loop to the finish, 1 block left. Okay. I think hunting this one is going to be pretty tough. Let's see what this is. Looks like tech. Not a lot of dirt so far. There hasn't been like one proper dirt map. Is something I'm noticing. Also, like legit not a single ice block. I mean, you can count bobsleigh, but normal ice? No normal ice yet. Winter without ice? This campaign says a lot about our society. If we don't stop global warming, then there won't be any ice in the Trackmania ice campaigns. Reduce, reuse, recycle, guys, so we can still enjoy ice slides for many years to come. It's just a sad reality. Yeah, no, that's fine. We won't beat it here. We will not be beating it. I don't think. Dude, this is the hardest medal yet. Why is this so difficult? Am I doing something completely wrong, or is this just cracked? People have beat it by a second. It should not be the hardest medal to beat. No, I think just better landing. Okay. Like doing the jump as I did, but with a better landing, and yeah. And yeah. Okay. That explains itself, and we beat all the blue tracks. Let's go red. They keep getting harder. Oftentimes 21 is the most difficult medal. And so far they haven't been too bad to beat. Okay, this is a interesting theme. It's water and dirt. That seems to be the theme, like you dip in and out of water. Which is often better if you smooth steer. So I'm gonna start using action keys, I think. This is the map that is least my style out of the maps so far. Like, I'm pretty good on dirt, but anything water is just... I feel so lost. When you have to do, like, water, no slides, stuff like that. Okay. Is there a country that... This is gonna sound stupid. What's the country with the least amount of water? Like least amount of rivers or lakes. Just like the driest country. I guess you could say Vatican, right? Vatican. In my, in my watchings of, documentaries lately about how they built the pyramids, I've been very obsessed with how the pyramids were built. Just hearing all the theories about it. One interesting fact I learned is that the Sahara Desert wasn't always a desert. If you go back enough years, and I think it's not a lot, like 10,000 to 20,000 years, it was actually kind of like a forest, like a... I lost by 200th. It wasn't like that when the pyramids were built, but long before. It said in the trailer for this season that there were new blocks. 260 new blocks, I believe. Were they added before the season started or with the current patch that we just installed? Because I'm seeing a lot of stuff in like the scenery that looks new. I'm going for it. It was not a mistake. It was still enough to beat Author Metal, okay? Yeah, no, I don't think that is the strategy though. But still enough. Do we have a complete NASCAR track? If you didn't bump, it looks faster? Maybe? Like, on many reactor maps, just getting up instead of down reactor is a legitimate strategy, so... Could work there. Someone will probably figure it out. Like, it hasn't even been an hour of the campaign. And, you know, with 3 months, someone's gonna do something there. Maybe turn around on the jump itself, etc. That is actually probably it. On that previous map, if you 180 on the jump itself and land backwards, yeah. I can totally see that being faster. This is a 2-lapper, by the way. 2-lap NASCAR track. So if this campaign then has a really proper tech map, like tech speed tech, if it has a full dirt map, a full ice map, and lastly, full, like a long full speed track, I'd say it's the most complete campaign to date. Really tricky map. I don't know why the road on the right side at the start is even there. A little confusing. This should be fast enough. Should be. Good. You don't think Timmy wants Khaki on his PS5? I think he actually does. I hope there is a way to make Khaki playable for PlayStation and Xbox players. If they want to. This is a very interesting track. Just the first couple of blocks. I already really like it. Feels kind of like a couple of day track. Bad visibility here. That's part of the aesthetic. And And then one of these, they call it a cake. That thing I just did. It's a cake feature. I'm 4 seconds behind. I don't really see the resemblance of it looking like a cake, but for those cakes, it's good to go really high up. There has to be something I'm doing wrong in the start. It cannot be this jump. I think there's a airtime trick there. Very likely reducing airtime will be better than what I'm doing. But I think once we complete this, we're just gonna hop into ranked. And try the new format right after. I have the 3/10 I need. I just gotta hold them dearly. Oh, 6/10, sure. There's a new ranked format? Yeah, so it usually was 3 versus 3. Now it's 2 versus 2. And they also added rewards. So like, you get a skin if you do well. Or not even do well, you get a, you know, you get a skin for bronze if you're in bronze. Get a skin for silver if you're silver. Skin for gold if you're gold, and master for master. So we are gonna try to rank up. I'm currently a silver player. I'm a silver jaguar. So I might actually already have the silver rewards unlocked. But I'm not gonna wear my silver tires. wouldn't look too good. Oh wow. Interesting track. And the author time looks very forgivable on this. Good. Again though, don't think this is gonna be my favorite map, but like, you can't have every map be your favorite map. There's gonna be some I don't like. Maybe this is your favorite. Overall though, I still think the campaign is very good. Even if this one is a bit weird to me. I'll just play the ones I enjoy the most instead. We get author time, and we go next. Map 20. In the trailer, there was a red map with ice on it. This is the last red map. This should have ice on it. Also evident by the ice players that every campaign, just instantly look for the map that has 2 blocks of ice on it and start hunting. I tried to get top 100 on a lot of the maps in the last campaign. And one of the maps that was the hardest to get a good time on this, the ice map, because there's just so many ice players that seek these out immediately. But yeah, we do have ice finally. Oh, this was not ice. This is the ice part. So there's one turn right there. Is there more? Full speed? Even more speed. That's an ice uphill. Okay. Oh, that's the finish. Okay, this is wild. I like the floating exclamation mark. Do you see that? Warning sign. It's a nice detail. Yeah, and this one, just here's the trick. Whenever you're in a high gear on ice, that was gear 5, so the highest gear, the car will not slide out. You can basically go for an incredibly sharp angle, and the car will not slide out so long as you keep holding accelerate and steer it. It might not be very fast, but you will not slide out. If you start releasing though, you are probably gonna crash. So just don't release. Didn't slide out, but didn't get it. Try again. That is hard control, landing perfectly straight there. And you would gain so much speed from doing it too. Again, a fun map though. Sometimes I've felt that the red maps are difficult just because they're like 50 seconds all of them. Having like 40 seconds is quite refreshing. This is usually speed tech, and now it looks like dirt. Actually, it's a little bit of everything. We had ice, we had grass, we have tech, we have dirt. Just a full mixed map. Is that... Oh, okay. A very sharp turn. Very, very sharp turn. Hawkalicious turn. Nice detail. Taken from a famous Trackmania Nations Forever map. Wait. Wait, is this Hawkalicious? It's Hawk. They remade Hawkalicious. I know. I noticed that one turn anywhere. Yeah, this is Hawkalicious. Now I see the starting turns too. Dude, that's so cool. I should have noticed it here. This turn combination is really like distinct as well. For people that don't know the map, I'll show you after. But it's basically one of the most hunted user-made tracks from 2008. The world record on it is right now by a guy who played it for I think 800 hours across 5 years was the number he said to get the record. This is actually so wild. Like, every turn feels off because it's all on road usually. Wow, this author time, man. It's a really good author time. Yeah, guys. 21 tenths out of the hardest author time. Look at this. I'm still 6 tenths off of it. Ooh. A better turn here. And then the long platform. A lot of space on the exit of this, gotta remember. I'm struggling with this. I have to like full focus. That is really difficult. To beat this author time, you have to like go segment by segment and just practice over and over again and get comfortable with risking, because you cannot get this author medal by driving even moderately safe. So this is the track as seen in Nations Forever. So it starts out with the uphill turn. This was dirt on the other map. And then it went into this turn combination, which I should have recognized with the drop down. Here they changed the surface to ice, and then it goes up the grass hill. This is all road. It went down a road turn. This is road as well. And this part I did not recognize. But this is like that, you know, through the checkpoint between the walls. This turn right here, though, is so distinct. Like, this is just a block combination. If you see this anywhere with the double pillar, they took it from Hawkalicious. This is from 2008, this map. And also the ending is very distinct. It usually goes through a dirt house, around a double pillar again, and then a lot of speed for the finish. Historic map. Historic map. So very cool to see it in the game. That turn will be called the Hawklicious turn? Oh, we already did. We already did. Let's see what this map is. 22. Oh, there's some ice. Full ice turn. Oh, guys, I recognize this map. It is actually age 24 from Trackmania Original. The demo version that was only released in Poland. You see it? Indeed a classic. How do you remember all these numbers? How can you not remember age 24 from the Polish demo of TM Original? Do you call yourself a real Trackmania player? What a shame. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, I need to drive a run through this even with respawns. What's with the slalom pillars? There's like red and blue. And I can't remember, in slalom, you're supposed to say... I thought they were alternating. But apparently you're just supposed to be between red and blue at all times. That does help for the track route. Okay. I would have had a 1:00:56 without respawn, so I would have beaten it. Let's see. This is just all good matchmaking practice, though. Once I enter my silver lobbies now, after this, I will be a titan. I'll be a titan that nobody can beat. Surely. I will go undefeated all the way to gold. Think you want to release here to make sure the car doesn't shift to gear 5. Unless you already have gear 5 at that point. In a better run. Yeah, another awesome medal. There's 3 maps left. Is this the dirt map of the season? Oh yeah, it looks like it. Definitely looks like it. This is just gonna be full dirt. Now, I mentioned what I thought was missing was a full speed map too. And we haven't seen that. There's like grass full speed though in map 19 or something. Crashed the exact same point 2 times. It's such a sharp turn, but I almost did it again. Oh my god. Okay, I do not like this, but that's because it's so technical. Dirt maps like these, I cannot get within 1 second of world record. Like, at the end of the season, I will have, like, 57, and world record will be, like, 55. Type of deal. People are so good at dirt. Just every turn they gain more time than I can keep up with. Where to? Here? Oh my god. Actually crazy map. But I must learn it. Who is the Mika of dirt? So essentially, who's the best dirt player? It varies from year to year. And I would say as of late, probably Insanity. He's also the player who set the author medal on Guilty Conscience, which is I think the hardest dirt medal in the game. Like dirt author medal. Track of the day. Okay. Lower down there so you can go higher up here. Makes sense. I'm a second ahead. I will have enough for author here. Don't mess up. Oh, that's a mistake. I'm still fast enough for author if I don't mess up more. Still fast enough. We take it. 400ths. Okay, I don't think I'm getting a 57. I'm getting at best a 58. No cap. Map 24. Oh, this looks cool. This looks sick, actually. It's just full sausage tech? That's what it looks like. Okay. These blocks are notoriously difficult to drive on. Because if you go over the middle line, you tend to just lose all control. Like, fly off the track, crash into the wall, etc. Often helps, though, if you know which side of the block to stay on. And the start there looked pretty intuitive. Like, going on the inside. Here, too, I think you want to stay on the inside. And then inside here. Oh, wow. Wait. Need to look at that again. Yeah, no, that is still on the inside. Crazy block combination, though. Okay. This is new. Reactor uphill drift landing. But it kind of works. Is this a throwback to that one campaign map from a few months ago? Have they gotten to the point where they're making remakes of old campaign tracks in this game? I think it was just a part. The ice-only version of this I can imagine to be quite difficult. Speed? Starting to flow quite nicely though. Like, it's not as odd as it first felt on my first runs. Oh, you can still go because you have reactor. Like, normally you would just lose if you went over the middle there because you'd fly off the track. But the reactor does save you. And then here, middle, so you jump over the slow-mos and you barely get author. Map 25, and we start out with a lot of bobsleigh. This is the last map of this campaign. I think there's like 5 maps with distinct bobsleigh features this campaign. That's really good. I am a happy camper. Okay, this is snow. Do you want to slide on snow? With reactor? Perhaps not. I also like that... Whoa. Okay. No steering bobsleigh is... unique. To put in a campaign track. Let's just say unique. I was just about to point out that like the end boss of the campaign of Winter is a wintry map. Ice and snow and bobsleigh. Thematic. Ah, and then this is from the trailer. Okay. Overall, I think a really, really solid campaign. Very versatile. Definitely some maps in there that I'm gonna need to look at again because I did not understand them at all. Like the previous sausage map, but it's gonna be fun. Likely gonna play more ranked this season than the last 4 or 5 seasons combined. But if we get this right here in ranked, I hope it will work. Yeah. Worked out pretty nicely. Okay. This could be it. That is all author times. It took me 1 hour and 13 minutes. But we got it done. We get it done. Good campaign though. Good campaign. So I'm 61st right now in the rankings. I think I want to go for at least top 100 this campaign, but probably higher. We'll see.